How is this really different from all of the other measures and plans that we've heard about from Beijing?
I think this is really important because of the timing of this announcement. We've just had really poor data in terms of FDI. By some measures, foreign investment in China is at the lowest it's been in 25 years. Just weeks after that, the government coming out with a number of measures promising to treat foreign investors the same as they would treat Chinese companies, promising to make it easier for the employees of foreign invested companies to get visas to work in China, trying to make it as easy as possible to encourage foreign companies to put R&D here in China, something that the country desperately wants to try and move the economy up the value chain. I think it also speaks to the state of the economy being as weak as it is, that the government is trying to do all it can at the moment.
John, these are all laudable measures, I'm sure, but China's got a history of regulators acting very quickly, very unpredictably, very strictly. Is this perhaps what's making foreign investors nervous?
So I think that's a good point, Paul, because what you have is sometimes the actions that regulators take do not necessarily match the words. And so while you have the regulators coming out and encouraging verbally promises about treating foreign companies the same as they would treat Chinese companies, at the same time, you have things such as investigations into state secrets, greater clampdown on the way that data is shared across borders, all of which makes not only it harder for foreign companies to do business in China, but also more jittery about what rules are being imposed and what rules are being executed here in China.
What are economists and analysts saying about when we can see a turnaround for the Chinese economy?
Well, I think it's obvious that the economy is not going to grow at the pace that many expected at the beginning of this year, when there was this widely held thought that it would come roaring back from the end of COVID zero. The target for the year is still about 5% economic growth. I think there is still broadly an expectation that China will meet that. It'll get very close to 5%. So I think the drop-off is going to be substantial. I do not think that there's anything on the horizon that looks like that will change the trajectory of growth anytime soon.